I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. That's so rude. Please excuse me. Oh, hey there. Welcome. I'm back. Uh, you want to see how I did this effect? It's so cool. It's so sugoi. Oh, I need to do something quick. Okay. Okay. So, CC particle world is an effect that I used for the triangles here. Just CC particle world. You go to particle tripolygon. And then I noticed when you look at the, oh, this isn't great. If you look at it, there isn't really a good transition. I mean, it starts glowing and it gets brighter, and then it just kind of, I don't know. I just kind of worked on it until it looked good enough to me. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with how I did it. So I looked at an SAO death scene, and the particles kind of like shoot out, but then they stop. Like they don't just keep shooting out; they're like boom, and they stop, and then they just start floating up. And how you do that, I guess, is resistance here. It's kind of like air resistance, or like that's what I think of it as. If you have this number higher, it's harder for it to move around. And then velocity also, you crank that up so it explodes out, but then it's also hard to move, so it explodes, but then the velocity is rapidly dampened. It also, the gravity is also affected by resistance, so I also cranked up the gravity to, yeah, -5, I guess. That works. These numbers do it good. Also, I put a camera in here because normally, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's not, what did I do? Okay. Hopefully I didn't just, I don't think I, normally the ground is like here. We want the ground to be like more, I don't know, it's like, you can't tell where everything is. How do I enable that? How can I see that? Oh yeah, okay, here. Normally the ground is more like this, but we want the ground to be kind of, you know, on the actual ground in the scene, you know. So I just took the camera orbit tool and moved it around until the floor kind of matched roughly with the actual like floor in the scene. I don't even remember. This was really just doing it until it looked good. I just kind of threw things around and I was like, well, you know, you could use a glow. It also looked like there was like, what's it called? A stigmatism kind of type deal. So I added a cross blur. It looked like the top right part of it was like green and the bottom right part was blue. So I just added 2 drop shadows here. And then a glow at the end, I guess. Here are the numbers for that. If you just want to copy the effect, I guess, without doing much of your own tweaking, here are the numbers. And then for like glowing, for making myself glow and glitch out, That is a whole nother thing. What even is this? Right. And this. I don't know why I recomposed this. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know how much this cross blur effect, you don't need to pre-compose this or add the cross blur, I don't think. It doesn't really do much. Just, okay, I guess I'm just gonna link a few of the tutorials that I used. I used a rotoscoping tutorial, and it kind of explains how rotoscoping works, or this tool here, the auto rotoscoping or roto brush tool, I guess. You duplicate the footage, you rotoscope the one on top, and then it kind of just makes like a mask around whatever you're rotoscoping. And the mask kind of like animates so that, like, you know, when your character moves, the mask updates to still be around your character. So now it's like you can move this around and you can see kind of, you know, or just delete or hide this bottom layer. You can see it got your character is cut out, you know. So that's what you do. You just cut out your character. And then curves to make it brighter and bluer. And I just animated that. So it's not bright and blue, it's just default. And then another keyframe where it's bright and it's bluer. Yeah. Look up how curves work if you're not sure how to do this. I don't know. Also glow again. It looks like that is also animated here. So nothing here, then it gets animated to be bright blue and glowy. And then a displacement map for the glitching. And for the map layer, you get a pre-composed fractal noise deal. So you make a layer. Right. You add fractal noise and change this to block, change this to max. I think it's like the light parts are the parts that are going to get displaced or like moved around. So to make it like glitchy, this is also, I just followed this tutorial. I'll link it. Uncheck this and we're going to make it really wide. Like I forget exactly how wide. Let me see. Very wide, 6,000. Okay. Make it 6,000 wide. And then I want it to be like not super glitchy, like mostly black with a few whites here or there, because that'll translate to like being mostly not glitchy with a few glitches here or there. Like I don't want it to, my whole character to like shift. I just want a little parts of it to shift every once in a while. And then to actually like animate it, you have to animate this, which you can do but with keyframes, or you can just press Alt and then click on the keyframe, and then you can add an expression here, which is, you know, you just put a value in. But you can also put in variables. You can link it to other things, or there's a variable called time, and now it's like for every second Yeah, look, 31 seconds. It's 31 evolved, I guess. I don't know. Animated. And, you know, it goes another second. Now it's 32. Very slow. So we multiply that by a huge number. 2000. And now it's fastly glitching. Or it's just not doing anything. What? What the? That's weird. Okay, let me see something. Well, I don't know. I guess at a certain point it might just not, like at a certain, once it gets high enough, it just stops animating or something. I don't know. So we're just gonna start it. Time minus 29. So when it's at 29 seconds, it'll be 29 minus 29. So it'll start kind of here, you know. 30 seconds is gonna be, this value is gonna evaluate to like 1. 31 seconds, now this is 2. It just, you know how subtraction works. Hopefully. LOL. So now that's the glitch. And you can't, okay, so displacement map. If you just make this the displacement map layer, it's not gonna, oh wait. Oh. Maybe, okay, well, I didn't even think to check there was an option to have it already, you know, be affected by. What I was going to say is that it just takes the value, or it takes the data from here, like before any of the effects. So you wouldn't be getting any of the glitches. Or, yeah, you wouldn't be getting any of the displacement map data that you want. You want these bars. But it looks like you can just do that and then it'll work. So it doesn't seem to be, what did I put for here? 3,600. Also, this is a lot brighter. I think I might have, I did the opposite of what I was supposed to do. I guess, wait. That's weird. Okay. I mean, it looks good, but it's like displacing everything except for little black pieces. I guess that kind of does the same thing. Yeah. They look smaller than if you, like these black slivers look smaller than the white slivers if you have it like this. You know, so maybe that's better. I don't want the chunks of glitches to be too huge. Okay, then you just do that. You don't need to pre-compose it. Yep. Sorry if this wasn't a good explanation. I don't know. If you are confused, Google things. I'm sorry. Feel free to let me know what I should do to explain better. Goodbye.